Okay, finally, we got it together. We're ready.
You think we got it together?
We'll see. Well, welcome to Corks Cooks podcast, friendly platform for recipes, drinks, talking about
anything
and
much.
everything. A platform of just being able to speak and say what you want, all while having fun and going from there.
Okay, so today we're gonna do some dad jokes and see who can make each other laugh. None of us know each other's jokes, so this is gonna be very interesting.
Oh, it's gonna be scary.
There was a couple good ones earlier that we couldn't hold in, and we kind of gave them over and gave them out. So we didn't use those. At least I didn't use those. We have some homemade mimosas with some fancy champagne that we didn't bring the bottle out for, so I can't tell you what it is, but it's delicious, and that's why I drank more than she did.
I'll be there soon.
The idea of the jokes is if you laugh, you take a drink. We were going to do shots, but decided that's probably a bad idea because we laugh at everything. So if you're ready, do you want to start? Or
yeah, so what we'll do is keep a tally. So you can't get in trouble for laughing at your own jokes.
Thank God.
However, if you do laugh at your opponents, then you do have to take a shot. And then what we'll do is we'll take a tally. So if I win this week, we'll challenge again next week. We'll run it for I don't know, I'll say 4 episodes.
Okay.
And then whoever has the most wins gets to select something that they want.
Okay.
So because I love drinks.
Oh,
I will
food
get
or drinks.
You a drink,
okay.
And
made
then
me
you
nervous for a second.
Oh no. But yeah, I think that'll be fun.
Yeah.
Make it a friendly competition. Also gives the crowd a chance if they want to send in a certain kind of joke to use against someone and see if it'll make them laugh. We can use that in an episode too.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, so I gotta get the ledges out now.
This is gonna be so bad.
This is gonna be so bad.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, you get to start it off.
Okay.
Let me start somewhere and make a tally.
Are you ready?
Yep, go ahead.
Why shouldn't pigs drive?
Oh, this is not good. Why
Don't laugh.
Pigs drive? I don't know why.
Because they hog the road.
No, you laugh. You can't.
I can't help that it's funny to me. It's funny. All right, I'll drink with you.
Okay.
All right, cheers.
Cheers. Because you made me laugh on that one.
All right, it's just an excuse to drink. It's all right.
Oh my God, I know. All right, you keeping tally or am I keeping tally?
You keep tally.
Oh, me? That's not good. Okay, we're gonna figure this out. All right. What has 5 toes and is not your foot?
5 toes and not your foot?
Yeah. What has 5 toes?
I'm so
and
bad at this.
Not
this is going to make me laugh. I can already tell you it's going to make me laugh. I have no clue.
My foot.
Oh my God. I don't even want to laugh.
But
I can't help it. Oh my God. All right. Anyway.
I don't know how I'm going to keep tally here.
Come on.
All right, your turn.
Ready? What do you call a toothless bear?
What do you call a toothless bear?
What do you call a toothless bear?
What do you call it?
A gummy bear.
No, I love gummy bears.
Well,
too.
now you'll never think of it as the same.
Now I'm gonna think of it with teeth when I go to eat it.
You want to know something crazy?
Mm-mm.
I don't know where my notes were.
No.
That's not good. How do I undo? Done. Oh, all right, found it.
All right, good.
What's in?
Wait, it's me.
Is it your turn? Oh, go ahead.
All right. What concert costs just 45 cents?
50 Cent with Nickelback.
Oh, I hate you. How did you know that?
Try me.
Go ahead, your turn. are we, 2 for 2 still?
I didn't think I was ever going to get one that you were going to give me. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And I've heard that one quite a bit.
Oh.
You're not on social media like that, so it's yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. What do you call a cow with no legs? What do you call a cow with no legs?
What do you call a cow with no legs? I don't know. What do you call
it? Ground beef.
See, you're laughing. It's gonna make me laugh. You can't do that.
How can you not laugh at that? That's fucking hilarious.
I was holding it in. That's why. This is so bad. This is so bad. How long is this segment? 20 minutes?
Oh my god.
All right.
Go.
Hold on. Let's see. What do you call a running turkey?
A running turkey? What?
Fast food.
No way.
Yeah. Yes, way.
I like that one. I'm usually pretty bad with these, so these are all going to probably be shocking to me.
This will be so bad.
Okay. Why did the stadium get hot after the game?
Why did the stadium get hot after the game? I feel like I heard this one.
There's no way.
You never know.
Yeah, that's true.
Go ahead, why?
All of the fans left. All right, that one was pretty dumb, but I laughed.
Next, let's see. What does the janitor say when he jumps out of the closet?
What?
Supplies.
I should have known that one.
I, for some reason, thought you were gonna know that one.
Once you said it. Oh, that was a. Oh god. Okay.
Are you crying?
Anyway, yeah, my tear ducts are a little. Why are skeletons so calm?
Why are skeletons so calm? I don't know.
No guess.
Mm-mm.
Because nothing gets under their skin.
Oh, this
god.
is so bad.
Oh god. Some of these are good. I stopped looking at the list, but some of these are good.
Dude, I can't.
There's one on here that's going to be dedicated to someone specific.
All right, you ready for this one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What's a duck's favorite ballet?
The Nutcracker.
Oh, and you still laugh though. So you take your sip. You laugh.
Oh, I can't believe I got that one.
I know. You just guessed two. I'm confused.
That one.
Are we using the same source?
No, I don't think so, because you were saying a bunch and none of them I saw, but that one surprised me. Oh, okay.
This is bad.
Oh my goodness. What time did the man go to the dentist?
2:30.
Yes, girl.
Shout out to Becca.
I'm like, you better get this one. All right.
How could I not? What did the horse say after it tripped?
What did the horse say after it tripped?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Do you give up?
Yeah.
Help, I've fallen and can't giddy up.
I did see that one, so that one's not like that much of a surprise to me.
Really?
Yeah, that one was on the list, one of the lists that I saw. I thought about it, but then I was like, eh. I'm glad it floated your boat, though. All right. What happens when a frog's car breaks down?
Wait, what?
What happens when a frog's car breaks down? It gets towed.
It gets towed?
Toad. T-O-A-D. Toad. Frog toad. You know, towed the car away.
What?
Yeah. Get the pun?
I'm sad I just laughed at that.
Sometimes you have to go to the point where it's like, wow, that's so dumb that it's funny.
Yeah.
But you still laugh, so it counts.
I did. All right. What do you get when you cross a vampire and a snowman?
When you first said that, it sounded like you were in Oompa Loompa singing, "What do you get when your kid is a brat?" What was the question? When you cross a vampire and a snowman?
What do you get when you cross a vampire and a
I
snowman?
have no idea.
Frostbite.
Way, bro. All right. What rock group has 4 men who don't sing?
What rock group has 4 men that don't sing?
This one's corny.
I feel like
But I
it's
laughed.
something that's going to be like scientific.
I
don't know what it is.
Mount Rushmore.
Wait, what?
What rock group has 4 men who don't sing? Mount Rushmore. Mount Rushmore with the 4, guys on the mountain. Woo! Yeah. All right, my school experience was different.
Why do vampires not attack Taylor Swift?
This might get a lot of hate for T Swift.
I love T Swift.
Yeah, but people who watch the NFL don't like T Swift.
That's
a whole different
the
topic.
NFL, but anyway,
that's a whole different topic. What was the question?
Why do vampires not attack Taylor Swift?
Why?
Because she has bad blood. Her song.
I get it. All right, I got one more.
You one more?
Yeah, I think so.
I got more. You want me to shoot
I know.
another one?
I like this one. Do you know what can really ruin a Friday?
What?
When you remember that it's Thursday.
Oh, that's messed up.
Yeah.
What do duck hunters like to eat with their cheese?
Quackers.
Oh,
You're basic.
Guessing.
You're basic. All right, I do have another one. Right. Where do baby cats learn to swim?
Where?
In the kiddie pool.
Oh my god.
That was a good one. All right, you have any more?
Yeah.
All right, good.
Oh, let's see.
Come on, let me see if I can guess this one. I'm probably not going to, but
this one you might. Did you hear the rumor about butter?
Did you hear the rumor about butter? Cricket.
Well, I'm not going to spread it.
That's stressfully stupid.
It's what?
Stressfully stupid, but funny.
But it's funny.
Right.
You know.
Oh, I'm chewing the ice, that's right. What's the tally? Come on.
I went to a really emotional wedding last week.
Mm-hmm.
Even the cake was in tears.
Oh. I literally thought you were about to tell me a story. I'm like, you didn't tell me you were going to a wedding. That's weird. Oh my god.
I only know 25 letters of the alphabet. I don't know why.
Yeah, if you look at the previous clip, we know that.
Oh my god! You said count my alphabet. backwards to
You can't
front.
count an alphabet.
There's
Anyway.
no way I'm counting backwards to front because I can just get front
I got like ZYX.
to backwards. I don't. I
Yeah.
have A B C D E E D C B A. Don't
You didn't
ask
make it
me.
to F.
Don't ask me to go any further. There's no way.
Like a field sobriety test. Recite the alphabet backwards.
Yeah, there's no way.
No,
In high school
not.
where you get that paper map and you have to map out all the states.
Oh, listen.
Dude.
I was at work one day, and I don't know why, because remember they were having issues like AZ and Arkansas and stuff. So like, I had printed out a map and gave it to people, and to me, maybe it's just because I like that kind of stuff, but that was kind of crazy. Like, people like the little that they knew about, and like I didn't mind helping them and stuff like that. They just generally didn't know because they just say these states all day with the job that it's.
You say them so much,
and you don't learn that in high. That's like elementary school stuff for the most part, like states and stuff. And then in high school, they teach you about things that don't really matter instead of telling you how to do your taxes and stuff like that.
I remember,
which I need to do because I need my money.
I didn't start mine yet because I need my money. I don't want to pay.
Yeah. So when I first did mine, I just like roughly type in numbers. I go through real quick, like I skip through a lot just to see basically what I'm gonna get for like a refund. This shit said $1 for my federal refund.
Oh,
I was like, "Excuse me."
Isn't
so
that
then
how much
when
it is to file?
the forms came, right? So the forms came for student loan interest because I'd been paying student loans, and that gave me $35. So instead of me getting $1 back, I was getting $35. So I'm like, maybe I should actually sit down and pay attention to what I'm putting in and everything like that. I mean, it's better than me owing, but at least I don't have to give any more of my money.
That's why I wait until the last minute to file.
This is the longest I've ever waited. Once I saw I was getting $1 back, I was like, oh. Like, my state's okay. Like, it's pretty average for my state, but
it's my state that gets me. My federal is kind of like,
well, you got kids to claim.
Yeah.
I wish I can claim my cat. All those cat toys, the cat food, the cat litter.
Then can I claim mine too?
Girl, you should. The big dog you got outside. Yeah.
Oh
That'd
be a nice little check.
Yeah, man. Because I don't use regular litter with him because he just throws it everywhere.
Yeah.
So I got him these pellet things that like they're pretty good with smell, but you got to put like almost like puppy pads underneath to catch like the urine and stuff. And it's just he kicks the pellets everywhere, and stepping on those is worse than stepping on like a Lego, and it's always in the middle of the night.
Oh, that's
like,
the worst.
Oh yeah. So or
getting
out of the shower. Between getting out of the shower and stepping in regular litter and getting I don't even know what I like. It just makes me freak out. So, and my dad used to freak out a lot like when I was younger because the cat litter was just everywhere. I get it now. Respect. I get it now.
When you grow up and you're like, oh my God, my parents are so hard on me, you kind of realize like they kind of teach you things a little bit.
Well, I've even had like we had a big ass German Shepherd when I was little, and he was always in the mud, and he'd run up the steps, and there's just mud on the wall, and like now I get why my dad was like, dude, like come on, because I'd probably be the same way, like oh my God, my wall. Yeah. But yeah, so I just can't, and then Cosmo ruins my walls, and it's just, it is what it is. I'll patch him eventually, but he's all right. My little love bug, and then Miss Kitty, probably sitting under one of us.
She went somewhere.
But I've had pets.
Trying to be in it.
My whole life. I remember this one cat I had. Her name was Inky, and every cat I had kept getting out mysteriously. I lived with quite a few people, I guess, but like never came back. Then we got Peanut, and she was like this big. She was literally fitting my hand, so I called her Peanut. And she just recently passed away a couple years ago, but she was a fatty, my little fat walnut. Yeah. But she was like 18, 19, something like that. She ate everything. When I was little, she would get like in my goldfish. She would eat my goldfish. She'd eat chicken. She'd be wanting like family food. Cosmo only eats cat food and catnip. Yeah, I've tried to give him hope. He gags at butter pecan ice cream. and he'll always put his face in my food, but never wants anything to do with it. So like he'll
Oh,
start licking my bowl, but like won't give him like if I eat, he won't eat it,
yeah.
and then he just wastes my food. But always wants attention. Yeah, I tried tuna. The only other thing I found out he liked is I dropped a jar of olives and it broke, and there was olive juice all over the floor, and he
Yeah.
was obsessed with it, and like I just didn't understand. He's very weird.
Cats are picky. It's like Miss Kitty. If I make like certain dishes, like it can be spaghetti, or I can make fish with like rice and gravy. If I like put my food down and go to get like a drink and go back, she is
She's all
face
about it.
deep in my plate.
Hmm.
I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, I had a last night. I had a smoothie sitting on my coffee table with a straw, and he's just like slowly trying to touch it. I'm like, do not. That will literally stain my floor. Like, please do not. Don't touch it. And then he meows at me because I said something.
Mm-hmm.
Like, lay down. Come on.
You gotta love when they talk back to
Yeah,
you.
he's a little love bug. Sometimes it is a lot, but I always say like I'd rather have him love me as much as he does compared to like ever see that show like My Cat from Hell or whatever it's called, and the guy literally has to go in and like try to get these cats because these cats are attacking children and like, oh yeah, they're crazy.
Oh my God.
I couldn't handle that. Yeah, so like I'd rather have Cosmo love me, and then when I want
Yeah.
attention, of course he doesn't want it, but you know.
That's Mr. Biggles. Like
Yeah,
you go
it
to
is
love
what it
him,
is.
and he's like, "Oh, don't touch
Yeah,
me."
but like when I go home tonight, he'll be waiting at the door. Like, because as soon as he hears me
He
get out my
missed
car, he's at my
you.
door. Yeah,
Yeah.
I pick him up every day. I come home from work. He has to be held for like 5 minutes.
Oh,
He's such a baby.
you gotta love it though. I love
Yeah,
it.
he's got such anxiety. Like I can't even go into the bathroom without him like trying to walk up in between my legs. Or the kitchen, man. If I'm in bed and I like get up and go into the kitchen, he follows me instantly
Yeah.
everywhere.
Aw.
And then I step on him, and then I feel bad. And
Oh, that's
like,
the
yeah,
worst.
I'm like, but you're in between my feet.
Yeah.
Like
Mine would be at like nighttime, like going from like the kitchen to the bedroom.
in the dark.
I don't do the dark, so like I'm like speed running
Oh,
and
yeah.
speed running, and you just hear because you step there, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm sorry, and I'm still speed running because
Yeah,
I
well,
know.
Peanut was pitch black. Like she was a black cat, so
Yeah.
like the superstition of having black cats like just didn't affect me.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Might have explained a couple events in my life.
Oh yeah.
But you know, so she would be like, we didn't barely have like any little night lights, and she'd be laying in the hallway, and you'd fucking kick her by accident, and then you feel so bad because she's like
Aw.
sleeping, but you can't see her because it's
Mhm.
so dark. Cosmo's at least white. I'll see him out of the corner of my eye, but Peanut, man. I think if I get another animal, it would be a dog. Like, God forbid something happens to Cosmo.
Yeah.
But I just feel bad. Like, I'll go on trips and I leave him. And I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, I feel so bad. I know.
Not me. You
I'm-
see me.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I know.
I'm going to Florida.
Yeah, but that's
Can
because
you
I
house
take care
sit?
of your pets. That's why.
That's what I said. Like, there's 6 of them. I need a
Yeah.
break.
Yeah, and you got me coming here 7 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, but no, it's
Oh.
only because it's close to work. But no, it's not bad. And your pets are easy and they like me. So
Oh, they're love bugs.
I know. Mr. Carl just does his own thing.
Mm.
Little weird little lizard. Weird big lizard.
He's
He's
big.
not little, yeah. How old
Oh,
is
he
he?
popped his. Oh my God. 4, 3, 4.
So the first time I watched him, he was really only like a year old.
Yeah, he was a baby.
Oh, really?
Baby. Yeah.
Yeah, he's huge now.
Oh yeah, he's big.
And
He
you
was,
barely
like-
have to feed him now?
Yeah, because he's an adult. So they say that like when they're babies, you gotta feed him like twice a week, and then when they're an adult, it's like, I guess when they wake up from hibernation, because they can go to sleep for like months. I remember this time like he like hibernated in his cage, and I was like months later, I'm like, oh my God, Mr. Carl, like I forgot all about him, and I go out there, I'm
Yeah.
like, oh my God, I think
Well,
he's
how do you
dead.
I was gonna say, like, how do you even know?
Because he's burrowed. And like I ran out there, and there he was on this cactus, and he was awake, and I'm like,
Oh, Jesus.
oh, and like
How long does that last? You said a couple
they can
months?
go 2 to 6 months. Yeah.
So you just literally sit around hanging
he
out
just
waiting.
woke up recently. He
Really?
was out from, I want to say, probably like September to like right after Christmas.
That's crazy. So you
Yeah.
literally just sit around like waiting
And
for
wait
him
till
to
he
wake
wakes
up.
up, and when he does, you give him a bunch of crickets and stuff. And I think because he was
That's crazy.
like hibernating or whatever they call it for them.
Mhm.
I think because he was doing it for so long, when he woke up most recently, like I went up and I like went up to the cage, and they always say like don't tap on the glass. Well,
Yeah.
he was awake and I tapped on it because I always talked to
When
him.
you bought him?
And yeah, when I went up to it, he like popped his whole beard out and he skitzed around. I was like, boy, you better put those little porky things in. And he see me and he tilted his head and he brought it in, and then I turned my head and he just blew it back out. And I think it's because like he still was waking up,
Oh
but
yeah.
he's
Where did you
lovely.
get him? At like PetSmart or Petco?
Yeah, I got him at
Really?
Go to PetSmart. Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
How much was he?
Oh,
I remember.
I think he was maybe with the cage, him and everything was like $250 to $500 for everything.
It's not too bad.
It wasn't too
I remember
bad.
when I was little, my aunt, the way my grandparents' house was, like my aunt was on like the lower level, like we were in the middle, and my grandparents made the attic into like an in-law suite in a way, so like that was their place, and my aunt had like tile floors downstairs, and she was always like fish and reptiles, so like we got iguanas, the coolest freaking things ever. Like a couple of them hated me because we had to try a couple different times. It kept dying, but like but we had to try a couple different times. But like the last one I had, he would lay on me. I could pet him. He was chilling. We came home one day and the cats got into the cage and there was just blood everywhere. And then my mom was like, "All right, I think like we're gonna be done for a while." It was so cool though, and like even my grandparents used to have so many fish tanks, and like my cousin has had, I don't even remember what kind of fish it is, and he's like, dude, it just doesn't die. Like he's like, sometimes I forget to feed it because like I'm not home or I'll travel, and he's like, it just doesn't die, and the thing is huge. It's just
Jesus.
living in a fish tank. Yeah, I'm like, that's crazy. And then I get a beta fish in college and it lasts a week. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
we had a couple fish, they lasted a little while, but I had a blue beta fish, and it was his name was Brutus, and he was a cool little thing. He would sit and like watch me do my homework and stuff. So
Yeah.
it was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Keep it over there for now. Go in your room.
She's like, what is happening?
But yeah.
You can tell it's like processing in her head.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I remember when I was little, I went to Florida on vacation, and I remember.
Hold on, sorry, pause. Thing about Florida, cold weather, iguanas literally fall out of the trees. I've never experienced that, but apparently that's a thing. The only thing I've ever seen is in the resorts. They have those little tiny lizards.
Yeah.
But like,
dude,
wow.
I think I want to say, oh my God, my stepbrother was little. So I want to say maybe I was like, 14, 15, 16 maybe. I remember
17, 18,
we went out into the sunroom and I was chilling there with a drink, we're watching TV and we're sitting there, and I look over and there's like this massive freaking iguana right next to me.
Wow.
And I like flew.
Are
and
they nasty? Like I've always wondered.
they can
like,
get
like
nasty.
same thing with like the smaller iguanas. Like they can get nasty, but like sometimes, like you know what I mean, or the whip. That was a big thing. Is I used to get whipped all the time with mine.
Oh yeah.
Like that does not feel good.
Yeah.
But like I know they can get nasty. That's why with Mr. Carl, like he's cool, but like
yeah.
I wasn't really trying too hard to be his friend. Same thing with your bunny, because your bunny doesn't like me.
She's territorial, yeah.
Yeah, clearly, but God forbid I'm trying to feed her. I'm like, come here, and throw the food on the other side.
Yeah, you gotta decoy her. She's like nobody in her cage. You gotta put your hand over here.
Bunny wrestling. That was crazy. That was an experience. That and the time I was feeding Mr. Carl and I dropped one of those roaches. And I had to find it.
Oh,
here.
Could you imagine if you left my house and left that thing loose and didn't tell me?
I don't know if I would have been able to go without telling you. I think I would have had to tell you. I don't know. I really don't know. I think you would have respected me more if I told you than if I didn't tell you.
Oh my God, 100%.
Because you would have confronted me anyway eventually. So.
If I found it, I would have.
Maybe I would have been lucky and like it would have died somewhere. Like I don't know. That's crazy. Yeah, it's always an experience for you.
Yeah, the things he can eat. Oh my God. Sometimes I just gotta like dump it in there and run because I'm like, it's gonna touch me.
Oh yeah, I thought I was cool with those bugs. I'm not.
No, like I would go in the
because like I was trying to. They were on the egg thing, and I was trying to shake it off, and they were like up in the crevice of the egg, and I couldn't. I tried. I just couldn't.
I know. I had to take the egg crate out, and I came.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't show you. Look what I did myself. I went to West Virginia. One of my friends had a tattoo gun, and I was like, I'm going to tattoo myself. And she was like, I don't think that's a good idea. And I was like, why not? And she was like, oh, I wouldn't do it. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm me, and I don't know, fuck it. Like, I don't have any really, like, dumb tattoos or anything like that yet. So I was like, all right, well, I lied. I have a coffee, but, like, But Um, yeah, so I screwed it up, and when I first started, my body literally like wasn't letting me do it. I like couldn't take the needle to my skin, and I don't know why. And I know like it's only got to go a certain depth, but like I was trying, and I was struggling. That's why it kind of looks crappy. But the paw prints were supposed to only have 4 toes, and I like wasn't paying attention because she kept shaking the table by accident. So I was literally like holding my arm out,
Oh, wow.
and I didn't pay attention, and I drew a fifth toe. Oh, there's a cut on my arm. How did that happen? Anyway, there's a fifth toe, and I was like, oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. Yeah, so that at that point I was pretty pissed, and then I'm like, you know what? I didn't really want 5, so I did it, and then I had to freehand and do one over here, and I
uh,
didn't push down far enough on this one, but I can always pay to get it touched up. It'll be like $100 or whatever.
oh, yeah.
But yeah, that was the first time I ever tattooed myself. It's not as bad. I should have just did it on my thigh. It wasn't like dirty needle. Like everything was clean. I've seen it. I've had so many tattoos. I've seen it happen.
Yeah.
But it's all right. I've been dying for one. I just can't afford
Yeah, hey,
it. Yeah.
you never know.
Yeah.
Okay for
I've been so
now.
exhausted, dude. I've been so. What did you just say? What did you just say?
I said
I
nothing.
look good. Is that what you said?
I think I look okay.
Oh,
Like I'm okay with my weight. I'm okay with how I look.
yeah. I mean, I know I
Yeah.
have. Yeah, I know I have like bad days and stuff like that, and I try not to because like I told you like my gallbladder's been like bad
Yeah,
when
mine.
you eat bad for a while, and like especially if you've already been on a health kick and you eat bad,
Mhm.
it makes it that much harder for your body to like go back to the way it was, and when you try to, your body's like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I remember
So
this round of COVID that I just got like a month or two back,
that's crazy.
right around Thanksgiving, actually. So yeah, it was so bad that it put me in the hospital. The hospital put me on
Weren't you and
medication.
Mike both in the hospital, or was that the previous
Yeah,
time?
yeah, both. And I remember this time I was in there, and
Yeah,
they
because
put.
you're like, don't come over, we got COVID, and I'm like, again?
I was
Yeah.
like, no. So I remember all this stuff went down, and ever since then, like my whole gallbladder and everything has just not been the same. And it's like
Yeah, but I just
it
like
seems like
really don't.
everybody's gallbladder is going with
It's
COVID.
because of the crappy food everybody eats. Like, whether not
Mhm.
even just like talking about like cheesesteaks and mozzarella, it's like the processed stuff too. Like, it's like
Yeah,
people get that the Kraft cheese and stuff. Like they say it doesn't even melt. And like I used to love Kraft cheese, but now I'm like can't do it.
I'm
Yeah,
lactose, and I'm not supposed to have
yeah,
dairy, and when I do,
yeah, yeah,
so
yeah. I don't think I know people that had stopped eating dairy, and then I guess just for like a cleanse, and then when they had
yeah.
started again, their body like rejected it, like lactose
Ooh,
intolerant. So
ooh,
I wanted to cut back, like I've cut that back from whole milk to like 1% and stuff like that, and I'm like cautious with cheeses and stuff.
yeah,
But I don't think I could ever cut out dairy. There is absolutely no way I can get rid of cheese in my
yeah. I'm telling you, it's
life.
like
There is no way.
I could go
Cheese and
get
milk.
ice cream, right,
Yeah.
and eat like 2 bites. Can't eat no more. It's like I want to just throw up
Why do you go get ice cream if you know you can't eat it?
because I like
Why don't
it.
you buy the specific? There's specific ice cream that's I don't even know what the name of it's called. One of my friends told me
I
about
know
it.
what you're talking
It's
about.
dairy-free ice
It's
cream.
called lactate or something, dairy free. Yeah,
Yeah,
I just got it like
there's
a couple weeks ago
oh
and
I
tried
did I
it.
told you about the regular milk, I think, right?
Yeah,
Fairlife, I think
yeah,
is what I was telling you about. But
yeah. I got it. It was pretty good. I was
they have
actually
ice
able
cream or
to
is this
eat
a
the
different
whole
ice cream?
bowl. It's ice cream.
Wow, by Fairlife or somebody different?
I don't know. It's in my
Oh.
freezer. I bought two
That's
of
interesting. Yeah,
them.
my grandma was diabetic and she used to get the Carb Smart ice cream
Yeah.
and like it tasted just like chocolate ice cream. You couldn't even tell.
I'm telling you, you can't.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is gonna taste like water. I'm gonna be so disappointed.
I said the same
It
thing.
was actually really, really good that I was like, oh, I gotta go back, and I bought more.
Yeah, my friend that told me about it, I was like, that sounds absolutely disgusting.
Yeah.
Because she was like reading, you know how it sounds bad when you read it off of the thing.
Yeah.
She was reading it. I'm like, that sounds absolutely horrible. And she's like, no, it's really not. Like, I promise. Like, she's a chef, so like she understands like taste and like it's not. all that. But
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, but you also eat nasty food too. So
I'm telling you, talk about food. I went to Hell's Kitchen over the
my
summer.
parents just went there, and it was $600 for
Okay, so you know how much the bill is
yeah.
for 2 people. Okay, the food though was so freaking amazing. It was like portion perfect.
Did you get?
It was like spot
What did you
on. I would
get?
go back again.
What did you get?
I don't even know what it was. It was like some kind of
Was it
like crust
seafood
on the
or?
outside with like a meat on the inside. It was like this fancy kind of mashed potatoes. I don't know,
That's
but
not very specific.
I know that's the
But
thing.
was it like
But every
meat,
time
like
I tell
pork, or
somebody
was
about
it
it, they
like
know the
fish?
name of the plate. It was meat. I don't know. It wasn't fish.
Talking about beef Wellington?
Maybe that could be it.
It's like a big chunk of meat wrapped in like almost like a croissant dough.
Yes.
Yeah, the
yes.
beef Wellington. You want to know a fun fact about beef Wellington? You want to know what's really in beef Wellington?
No.
Foie gras.
What's that?
Do you know what foie gras is?
Dude, I ate that. Don't tell me. What is it?
Enlarged goose liver.
A what?
Enlarged goose liver is foie gras.
Goose liver?
Yeah. Google it. Watch.
Oh no, don't show me. I don't want to know what I ate.
No, we need to.
Oh my god, this is so bad.
I should. You can't tell. It's delicious, but you can't tell.
And I paid how much for that?
That's why you paid how much for that and the beef. But it's perfect every time.
Oh, it was so
I remember I'd never
good.
been to Hell's Kitchen, but I did go to his pub in Atlantic City.
Yeah.
And the food, like, it was $18 for deviled eggs, and it was an egg and a half, like an egg and a half cut in half,
Mm-hmm.
and it had a clump of caviar on top. And I said, that is exactly why it's $18. So good. Would I normally eat caviar? Absolutely not. But from Gordon Ramsay and $18, you bet your butt I'm gonna eat every every bit of that egg.
His food was good. His dessert was even better.
Oh my god, yeah. I remember it was just me and one friend, and we got so much food. They gave us like 8 silverware sets, and we just like spread it out on the table. Foie gras is a specifically food, or excuse me, a specialty food product made of the liver of a duck or a goose. According to the French law, foie gras is defined as the liver of a duck or goose fattened by gavage. Foie gras is a popular and well-known delicacy in French cuisine. You know what escargot is? I did have it. It's not my type of food.
What is it?
Escargot? Snails.
Oh no, no.
You suck them out the shell, you know. Yeah. The only thing I
Nope. Nope.
That's a texture thing. Same thing like clams. I can't do clams. I could do mushrooms. Not mushrooms. Sorry, Becca. I don't like mushrooms.
I love mushrooms. I do.
There's no way
sauteed butter.
There's no way I didn't know that
garlic,
about you. You're disgusting.
Salt and pepper. Yeah, no,
You're
they're
disgusting.
good.
You and Becca need
they're
to hang
delicious.
out. I roast Becca all the time.
You can't roast me because they are delicious.
Oh,
you're a chef.
I don't. You know what? I had a coworker tell me that. He said, "You're a chef. You can't say to anything." And I was like, "I disagree. I will try almost anything, but I just."
Dude, I'm telling you,
can't.
I'll go somewhere. I'll be like, "Can I get for a side some mushrooms?"
Because like when I was younger, I didn't think I would like asparagus, and I like asparagus. Not like I'm not gonna go to school and be like, "Dang, I could really use some asparagus," but like I'll eat it, or if it's grilled or cooked right, or definitely wrapped in bacon. So
that's pretty good.
Yeah. So recently I had HelloFresh actually. I had ordered and tried it, and they gave me Brussels sprouts, and I was like, I don't know how I feel about that, but I was like, then again, like my pop ate it. I was like, then again, he ate everything, so it didn't really matter. So I'm like, all right, maybe I'll try it, and I like roasted them in the oven, and they were actually better than I thought. Like I've bought them since then, and I just like they got to be air fried or like roasted right, but like they were pretty freaking good. It's like little mini lettuces, but I just don't. I was so scared to try it. I was like, I think I called somebody, and I was like, I don't know. I think I need to like, should I dip them in ranch, or like, should I just try it? And they were like, why are you so scared? I'm like, I'm just so nervous. Like, what if it's disgusting? But it really wasn't bad. It really wasn't bad. They don't necessarily smell the greatest, but
they stink.
No,
Oh,
I can't. There's that. I've had raw clams. I didn't know when the first time I had one, you're not supposed to chew it. You're supposed to just swallow it whole.
Nope.
Yeah, I gagged.
No.
My chef was like, no.
Like,
Oh,
yes.
sorry. And they didn't have it. They were giving out lemons at the time to help with the aftertaste, and like, of course, they didn't have any more lemon by the time I bit the clam. So it was game over.
Oh
That
no.
class was pretty cool. That was French, not French, meat cutting. And I remember they were like, "Oh, we're gonna break down a pig," and I'm like, "Okay." And they literally came in like if you had a whole pig and you split it down the middle, they slapped it on the table, and they were like, "We're gonna break this down." And I was like, "Oh no, poor Wilbur." Like it was definitely,
Oh, I don't think I could have did
yeah.
that.
We did that. We did like lamb leg. We made our own bacon. Craziest flavors ever. Craziest flavors.
That's wild.
Homemade food. If you have the time and the energy and the patience for it, like some stuff it doesn't even take long. Like bacon is literally pork belly that's cured, whether it's salt or excuse me, dry brine, like salt brine, water brine, whatever you're making with it. You just put it in there, forget about it for a couple of days, and it's brine. Pickles, easy. My favorite thing to make. I used to walk around work all the time with a jar of pickles and just
I love
yeah.
pickles. Come
And I remember
on.
people
I
like
love
came in
them.
and because we were all bonding over pickles, and they brought literally like a homemade recipe or something, and we all just shared and we were just walking the floor. It's like, are
Mm.
you eating pickles? I'm like, sure am. I'm that friend that's like, oh, you don't want your pickle? Like, I'll take it, but not a
Yeah.
butter pickle. Bread and butter pickles
Oh
can't
no
do.
no 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 no. That's where I
Oh,
draw the
all
line.
right, good. I'm glad that kind of makes up for you liking mushrooms.
Oh yeah. I
That
mean,
kind of
I
makes
love
up for you liking
mushrooms.
mushrooms because bread and butter, like I've had them on like sandwiches in the
Yeah.
summer and stuff. It's just not my cup of tea.
No. Mm-mm.
You
Nope.
know, for a
No
while I
no.
lived with my aunt and uncle, and I remember like they're obsessed with pickles too, like obsessed. And they had bread and butter pickles, and I didn't know, and I went in and just grabbed one, thinking that
Oh
it was a dill pickle,
no
and it was the
no.
furthest thing from a dill pickle. Yeah, that
Ah.
kind of ruined it,
Yeah.
especially if you're not expecting something like that.
No.
That was when did you drink more than me? I
Did
don't even
I?
know. Yeah, what did you? Last time
Mm-hmm.
it was filled.
I told you I make the best mimosas. Come on, man.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, when the
Yeah.
bottle's $80, it kind of does it for
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, it's good though. It's worth it.
Oh yeah.
But that's why
Oh.
I'll like get everybody's like, oh, like when Mikey's, why do you have so much wine? Because we drink cheap wine for the most part. That's $10 a bottle,
Yeah.
and tastes like juice, and it's
Yeah.
good enough. But we'll have to definitely do a couple different wineries again
Oh yeah.
this summer.
I only do
Take some
sweet
trips.
though. I
Yeah.
don't do
Oh
that
yeah.
dry.
I
You
don't like the
know
dries like
that.
that. Whatever it was we got that one time we went out.
Oh. Oh. That's fun. We went
Yeah.
out a lot.
I don't know what you're talking about. Um, yeah, I remember because my knees got. Remember, like I had like roughed my knees up because I fell outside of the
I know
winery
what you're talking about. You okay?
with Brooke.
Yep, I know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
They had the little shopping carts and everything. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's because they kept feeding us. Remember, they messed up the order and they brought us
Yeah.
a whole extra flight. And
Mhm.
Brooke was like, "I'm not gonna say no." Like we
Yeah,
all
that's what
just
I'm saying.
split it.
The flight.
That's when we had that wine. I forget what it was. It tasted like Clorox. It
Yeah.
was a
Oh, and
nasty.
y'all passed
Yeah.
that to me. I'm like, what is
Yeah,
this?
don't do it. Don't do
No.
it.
I
That
don't
one
know
was
who put
gross.
this
They
in
did
this
have a couple good
bottle.
ones,
Yeah.
but as long as it's not 95 degrees out, like and humid, the humidity
Yeah, when
makes
it's
me want to
like
die.
that, I can't sit out there, but I do just because I'm like, it's beautiful out. It's summertime. Nice
Yeah,
cold bottle of
that's what I mean. Like I
wine.
like the being outside in the summer because like you get vitamin D and like hanging out because like seasonal
Yeah.
depression is wild. Like being inside all the
Yeah.
time and like not really getting sunlight with the weather, like time of day.
Sunlight? What's
I used to
that?
come home from work and my front porch light would be on because it's like an automatic sensor.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god! And like now that like because actually tonight the clocks go forward. It's night Saturday, so you lose an hour of sleep tonight.
Say what?
Yeah, yeah, you didn't know that.
No,
Today's
what?
daylight. Tonight is daylight savings time, so you lose an hour of sleep. So you're gonna have more
So when
sunlight,
it's
later sunsets.
9 in the morning, the clocks are gonna say 10.
9 in the morning. The
Yeah.
clocks switch at like two a.m.
So when it's
You don't
2, it
remember
turns into
working midnight
3.
shift and watching the clock switch, girl? That was the most
Dude,
torture.
isn't that the days
Going
that we did
backwards was
like because we were
yeah,
going
but
forward an
I
hour?
always got stuck working both. So like when you worked the one, it was nice because you went home an hour early because they never
Mhm.
adjusted the shift. You just ended at your quote unquote normal time. But when
Mhm.
you work at like in the fall and the clocks fall back if you're working a 10-hour shift, you're working an 11-hour shift. And like, it's low key nice because you get the extra hour.
Yeah.
But like at the same time, it's like you sit there and everybody knows it's coming, and then all the signals that were coming in because of the time changes
did
and
not
stuff.
test.
Yeah, and they like it would go crazy, and you have to do all the extra work. Like it was like whatever. Everybody was prepared for it. Everybody hung out and just did what they had to do.
Yeah.
But it was like you would see the time change and like everything would go crazy, and
Yeah.
it's just yeah, it was
The struggle.
yeah. So
was
tonight you
real.
lose an hour of sleep.
Well, that's nice to know.
So yes, tomorrow
I'm gonna
morning
put myself
technically.
to bed right now.
I know. Yeah, I know. It's getting late already. Been here a long time. But we're settled. First episode. I think we did fairly well. Hopefully everyone feels the same way.
I agree.
Feedback, don't rip us too hard. You know, we still have feelings. But like, it is what it is. We're chilling. We hang out anyway, so
yeah.
might as well let people listen to what we're talking about because
It's always funny.
Yeah.
Behind the
People like to
scenes
know.
are always funny.
Our lives are just wild.
Yeah.
It's always a what the fuck moment, like, especially with your kids. But, yeah. So thanks for listening. We'll be back soon for some more entertainment, recipes, drinks,
fun chit chatter, and
a little bit of everything.
Yep.
All right. Good night.
All right. Have a good night.